Welcome to Answers for Living. We are exploring the book of Daniel, and we are looking into chapter 2, where the king of Babylon has a dream. He demanded that the wise men tell him what he dreamed and then give him the interpretation, or they be torn to pieces. They couldn't comply, but Daniel asked for time to seek God and promised to give the king what he asked for. So Daniel and his three friends seek the God of heaven, and God responds with the dream and the interpretation. So Daniel goes before the king and delivers the goods. But before he gives the dream and the interpretation, he lets the king, King Nebuchadnezzar, know that it was the God of heaven who sent him this dream. And also, it's the God who gave Daniel the interpretation. So Daniel explains the dream. Nebuchadnezzar saw a great statue of a man. The head was made out of gold, the chest was made out of silver, the belly and the thighs out of bronze, the legs were iron, the feet were made out of clay and iron. And then a giant stone comes and crushes the statue into dust, and nothing of the statue is found. And then the stone that struck the statue becomes a great mountain and fills the entire earth. Now that's the dream. Now the interpretation. The gold head is you, King Nebuchadnezzar, and you are the greatest king of the greatest empire in the entire world. Then there's another kingdom that'll rise that's inferior to yours. Then there's another kingdom, the bronze one, which will rule the earth. And then another kingdom will rise. It's made out of iron. It will crush everything. And then the feet and the 10 toes, that is a fragile kingdom. It doesn't hold together very well. And then God of heaven will raise up a kingdom, and it will stand forever. King Nebuchadnezzar, this is what Daniel says: God has made known to you history in advance. Now all the kingdoms of the world are represented, and then the kingdom of God comes and is never overthrown. It is a forever kingdom. For us, we need to remember, God knows the future as well as he knows the past. Nothing is hidden from him. And God sent this dream to Nebuchadnezzar. And you say, well, why did Nebuchadnezzar need to know this? Nebuchadnezzar didn't need to know this. But God sent it so that God could have Daniel and his three friends exalted and given positions in the government of the Babylonian Empire, where they could serve God and also serve this pagan king. Daniel was elevated to a high position. He was granted authority over the entire province of Babylon, and he made the ruler over all the wise men. And Daniel saved their lives, and now he was their boss. And his three friends were given administrative roles in the province of Babylon. But more important is, Nebuchadnezzar was struck by the understanding of the God of heaven. This is what Nebuchadnezzar said: surely your God is the God of gods and the Lord of kings and a revealer of mysteries, for you were able to reveal this mystery. Oh, God has set his hook on Nebuchadnezzar's heart, and he's going to reel him in and make him one of his followers.